Welcome to Women in
Hey,
STEM.
welcome. I'm Whitney.
Hi, Whitney.
Hey.
uh, I'm Olivia. It's like funny how we do it as if it's like a group therapy meeting every time. Hi, Whitney.
Yeah.
Um,
Whitney.
and today we're talking about sunglasses under sunglasses, Toad Boy, Eddie, and Mike (parentheses boyfriends) because we're talking about the movie Ghoulies.
Ghoulies.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Sorry. I know that you can't hear it, but Pablo's walking across the piano. It's so cute. Bing, 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 bong, bong. It was
Getting the
so cute.
Aristocats.
Thanks for sharing in that moment with me. It meant a lot.
Thank you for letting me. Oh, it's really good. Hey, hi, everybody.
Oh, wait. Hi, everybody. Oh, never mind. Everything's over. Hi,
That's
buddy.
true, actually.
Did you play the piano?
You know why? Daylight.
What I like about the this time around daylight savings is that we go back to normal
No, you're
and you get to
froze.
sleep in. You get to sleep in later,
You're
kind of.
frozen. Oh, there you are. You're back.
But additionally, what I don't like about it is that if the best thing about something is that it ends, it's not a good thing. And so that's why November daylight savings is good because it's over now, but it's also bad because it happened, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And because I had to ride home in the pitch dark tonight,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt my mental health, which is already tenuous at best, nosedive.
Yeah. Because it's like,
Can you
well,
hear that?
basically the decision.
It's my smoke alarm. It's so
Wow.
loud. It
Oh, I do hear
hurts.
it. Yeah, I heard it for a second. Um, the thing is with daylight savings, the decision that we have to make is like, do
It's
we
so
want to
loud.
get an appropriate amount of sleep in the morning, but then have it be dark sooner at night? Or
Make
do
it
we want to
stop.
get too short of amount of time of sleep in the morning just to have an hour of daylight at the end of the day? And either way, we all
Hey,
lose. Just turn off the fire and then the alarm will go away. This guy.
this is the worst thing that's ever happened.
Well, if you would stop setting
It's
things on fire, maybe it wouldn't happen.
never gonna stop doing that.
No!
It
Uh-oh.
heard me threaten to take the batteries out, and now it's stopped. Yeah, remember that, you son of
Oh,
a bitch.
there you go. That's kind of the best possible outcome. I thought you were going to say it heard you
Awful.
saying that, and now it's back for blood. Like now it's. So I'm glad it's not that way.
Gandhi too.
Gandhi
I don't
2
know if you could
is
hear that at all,
back,
but
and he's mad.
he's back. And this time.
Yeah, I could hear like the occasional beep. Zoom is pretty, and
Oh,
we've said this before, for better or for worse, Zoom is pretty good at cutting out background noise. But I did hear like some beeping because, as you say,
yeah, which means that
quite,
I didn't
quite,
hear
quite loud.
piano.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And that was too bad
Yeah.
because it was really such a delight.
No, I felt like my brain was gonna melt.
And so this is just
Hmm.
like how beautiful it is it that, humans can have such varied experiences, even in the same moment. Person can be listening to a little cat tickling the ivories, and another person can be having the worst time of their life. Yay.
Yes.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
The wide, expansive human experience.
Yeah.
My eyes checked today. I went to the eye
Still
doctor.
there?
Um, both of them are still there, but the doctor
Looks
did. So
like it.
I have been wearing negative 450 prescription for many, many years since like
Hmm.
I was 18. And
Hmm.
today he took me down to negative 4.
Well,
He said I was overprescribed, and I was like, okay. Uh, it's just been one
like
of
whatever
those
that means. Like, sure.
years. Yeah, so I'm not gonna
Yeah.
argue. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I did kind of feel like, in Avatar: Last Airbender, when Aang was taking Ozai bending away, like, no, you can't take this away. That's all I've ever had is having bad eyesight.
Yeah. He's like, and you don't even have that.
You can't tell
You're
me I have bad
you're a
eyesight, but it's not as
disgrace.
bad.
Yeah. You probably don't even need glasses, stupid.
Yeah, they had me take my
Yeah.
contacts out early too. Like as soon as I walked in the door, they were like, "Okay, go ahead and take your contacts out." Just in the bathroom there. I was like, am I going into the doctor now?" And they're like, "No, he'll come out and get you in a minute." So I had to wander my way back to the waiting room and eventually back into the exam room.
That was the real
I was like,
exam.
I feel like we could have
They're like,
waited
they're like, if she can
to
make
see
it,
if I could.
there's no way she's any higher than a -4.
She's no worse than 450.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And fun
See,
fact
I
about this location too, is last year my coworker Drayton was getting his eyes checked at this exact same spot, and it was
Mhm.
robbed during his exam, and they were not
Wow.
even worried about it because they're like, yeah, we're right on the street. This stuff happens, and he's like, everywhere is on the street. That's where things are.
Right.
What does that mean?
That's where
Right on the
buildings are. We have
street.
roads and then we have buildings. That's just city planning.
Yeah.
Everything's on the
Like, what are
street.
you going to take to an
Wow.
eye doctor? The
Right.
frames?
The frames. The frames are the
What are
cheap
those
part,
worth
though.
without the
Yeah,
without
the
the
lenses
lenses?
are the
Yeah, it's silly.
the
It's
medical
silly.
records so they can steal your identity or
Yeah, I was a
something.
little hesitant about putting my social security number on the paperwork today after remembering that. I was like, I don't know. I did it anyway because
Hmm.
again, I don't care.
Well, this place is right on the street, though.
Did I send you pictures of my Halloween costume?
No. Oh, okay, bye.
It always
Oh.
swipes me to the left. I don't know
Yeah.
why it does this. So, as we all know, we were all in on this discussion. On Wednesday, which was my building's Halloween, I was Dwight Schrute. And then on Friday, which was actual Halloween, I added makeup to myself every hour to make myself look worse and more dead. And that looked really good. And then eventually I had gray contacts that I put in my to make myself. And that was really. But I only took two pictures because for some reason I forgot to do a progress picture every hour. I feel like I
Oh, yeah.
deserve an award.
Yeah, you look straight up dead. It's not bad.
I did.
Hmm.
I put black on the inside of my lips and then pale on the outside. So they looked. I walked to the back and then I had my contacts in too. I like shuffled to the back and the whole time I was like, guys, man, I'm just really not feeling good today. I don't know. I'm like, I think I got a bug or something yesterday. Oh, this bite mark on my arm? No, it's eczema. That's all it is.
Hmm. And I
Anyway,
bet
I
people
walked to the
thought it was
back.
really funny the whole time.
I think they did for sure. Yeah, none of them got sick of it at all, or were
Yeah.
really confused about this. Like, why aren't you just a zombie? What is this?
Right.
It's like you don't get it. My sick and twisted mind. Anyway, my coworker Paige, I love her. She's so funny. She freaked out. She hated the way that I looked and wouldn't be near me. But then at the end of the day, when I had my contacts in to go show her, she put me down in one of our wheelie chairs and rolled me around to the whole office, showing everybody because she said she's dead now. She can't walk to roll her around. I was like, yeah, yeah, that's true.
Mm.
Ugh.
Hmm. Yeah. That
So
was
that
really
was
quick
fun.
thinking for her. That
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah. So I had fun. Today's Hear Me Out is the DILF from Ghoulies.
The one from the beginning and then the end, or the
From the
caretaker.
beginning and then the end. He's
I kind of, yeah.
alive at the beginning and then he's dead at
Yeah,
the
I thought
end
so.
and then he's wearing
Mhm.
earrings both times. Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
yes. Too
That's so
bad.
true. Um, I didn't think of any letters.
I did. I thought of
I
two.
maybe did. You thought of two. Which ones?
Eddie and Mike. Because those are
Okay,
two my two
that's
favorite
actually perfect
characters.
because I did think of those being perhaps, and I also thought maybe S could be for sunglasses under sunglasses or stoned breakdancing, just because those are two of my favorite moments. And those are two of
Really
my favorite actually
good.
Eddie and Mike moments.
Yeah. Actually the whole my whole phrase was Eddie and Mike are boyfriends.
That's
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's almost explicitly true, but
Mhm.
it's certainly heavily implied.
There, yeah. Was it
Yeah.
like I didn't even think of it as a joke either. I was more than halfway through the movie and I was like, it's rare that you see such good like gay representation in movies like
Mhm.
this. And then I was like,
And then you're like, oh wait, it's a joke.
I was like, oh,
Ah.
80s
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, joke's on
Um,
them. Now it's officially gay.
yeah. Well, and how could it not be? It's a certified camp classic. Well, let's get that out of the way right now.
Yeah. We can talk about it
Yeah,
more when we get into it.
yeah.
But yeah,
For
so Eddie and
T,
Mike, heart.
Eddie and Mike Hart. Um,
Mhm.
yes, either sunglasses under sunglasses or stoned breakdancing. I'm good either way. I can leave that up to you.
Like
And then for
sunglasses.
T, sunglasses. For T, the only
Yeah,
thing I
that
thought
was
of was
my favorite.
Toad Boy.
Yes,
Love Toad Boy.
Toad Boy.
I
He
love this kind
is
of
the
movie where it's like he's not, it's not necessary to the plot for his character to be this way. He's just like that for fun. And I feel like in a
yeah,
movie
he
today, you
has like
don't
six
see that kind of thing.
lines.
You know what I mean? Like a haunted house
No,
movie with like this group of college student friends or whatever would never have a Toad Boy.
no.
And that's what's
They
wrong with
don't
America.
explain why
We
he's
used to
called
be a
Toad
great
Boy.
nation.
We
No, they're just
used to
like,
be
oh,
a
Mark.
great country.
Yeah. We used to be a country. Now what? We don't even have Toad Boy? Yeah, no, I love that they're like, oh, you went on a date with Mark? You mean Toad Boy?
Toad Boy?
He's like, yeah, he was kind of sweet, but it is weird that he just sometimes becomes Toad Boy.
His first introduction is I'm miserable. Toad
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
I adore him.
Yeah.
That's
All movies
bizarre.
know this day is plastic surgery, eat hot chip, and lie. But in the 80s, they had Toad Boy just for fun. Yeah.
Yeah, just to like I literally felt like I had intruded on a real group of friends. Because you don't get that
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure, okay. It reminded me of that guy, Cold and Windy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. And he's
Like
just like that.
he's just
Did I
like
tell
Toad Boy
you
for real.
did I tell you he had his own theme song?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Toad Boy is a character from who's Toad Boy? The age-old question.
No, everyone's always asking who is Toad Boy. No one ever asks how is Toad Boy. And he's
No,
miserable.
he's miserable.
Why is he miserable?
Baby
He just went on a
Toad
date with a
Boy.
pretty girl who
That's
liked him
true.
for some
And she
reason.
liked him. Yeah, she was like, he was sweet. I mean, he's a little weird, but he was sweet, you know? Who's gonna say something better than that? He's Toad Boy.
Yeah, even when he's super weird. Like later in the movie when they're hanging out by the fountain and he's tickling her. And at first I was like, oh, she's for real serious. She wants him to stop. But then she's giggling. No, she's having the time of her life.
Hmm.
She likes Toad Boy for real.
Yeah, they like each other. Yay.
They do. Yeah. So,
I will admit something anti-feminist right now, which is that since watching the movie, I have forgotten all of the women's names.
me too. I know Rebecca.
I know Rebecca because of
I feel like
Rebecca. You're home early.
that was the I was gonna pee myself. I feel like one of them is named Donna, but I could be wrong. Actually, let me look it
I'm
up.
really
I
not.
feel
I really
so
don't remember. Because all the guys, I remember all of them.
No, and you're right. I feel so anti-feminist. I know all the
Yeah,
men. I
yeah.
mean, to be fair, the guys' names are just so
The
easy.
men,
Dick, Mike,
oh,
Mark, Eddie.
yeah,
Ironically, the
it's
only
like
one that I don't remember is the main
the
guy.
main guy. Jonathan, isn't it? Jonathan Graves, by the way.
Jonathan. Yeah, you're right.
hmm And also, I do feel like it's maybe in the
Okay, yeah,
writing
one of them is
where like
named Donna.
Rebecca has a personality and the other two are like there as, like they have much smaller roles comparatively. So it's maybe not totally our fault.
Yeah,
Yeah, but still. Donna, and then
yeah.
who's the other
And
one?
I feel like they both have dark hair. Robin.
Yeah, Robin. Robin. I remember Robin. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She
Yeah.
disappears.
Yeah.
But we should do the intro.
I believe so. And then we do the letters and then we do the movie with notes.
Then we do the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have.
Okay, we'll just use mine. Um,
Yay.
yay! Welcome to Women in
Yay.
STEM.
Welcome. I'm Whitney.
Hi, Whitney.
Hi.
Uh, I'm Olivia. It's like funny how we do it as if it's like a group therapy meeting every time. Hi, Whitney.
Yeah.
Um,
Whitney.
and today we're talking about sunglasses under sunglasses, Toad Boy, Eddie, and Mike (parentheses boyfriends) because we're talking about the movie Ghoulies.
Ghoulies.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And Ghoulies is a movie that you might think is like, it sounds like Gremlins, it sounds like Goonies, and it's from the same era, but it's not really either of those movies. It's its own weird thing.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
It is a campy B movie. And where are those today? We need more campy B movies.
that's what I'm
The
saying.
genre has died.
All we have now
Because
is plastic surgery, eat hot chip and
and
lime.
hot chip. hmm Yeah. First of all, did I show you this? I got a Frankenstein axolotl and I put him in a
Oh,
pumpkin costume.
it's really cute.
Isn't he? Look, he's missing an eye.
Oh, because he's
Look.
Halloweeny.
Yeah, he is.
Yo, you better pet that
Oh,
cat.
did you hear him meowing? Oh my gosh, you're yelling. Come here. Come here. So I am famously a fan of Mystery Science Theater,
hmm
which is they make fun of bad movies, and a lot of them are B movies, and they're poorly acted, and they're kind of dumb.
hmm
Sometimes the execution is just bad. So I have seen a lot of B movies through them, and then a lot of B movies just on my own as a human person.
hmm
And I was expecting to be like, this is kind of dumb and just kind of laugh at it.
Yeah.
This is like a good movie.
You think that it's gonna be dumb, and then by the end of it, you unironically like it, and you're like, ah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I don't want to add too many things to the roster because it's good to have some wiggle
Mhm.
room, but I do really think you should watch Ghoulies. And I do think it's October coming up, so that would be a good time because it's like so good. It's the silliest movie of all time, but it's so serious too.
That's good. I
Yeah.
like that. Because first of all, the acting is phenomenal across the board. Everybody did a stellar job. A lot of this is kind of silly, goofy sometimes,
hmm
but they play it straight, except
hmm
for the characters who don't, and that's good.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Like
Yeah.
Dick. I love that guy.
He, a
Because
lot of
he's
people call
so
me
like
Dick, but you can call me Dick.
Dick. Yeah. Yeah, I like that
That's
guy. Funny.
badass.
That's funny.
He's funny. Like an Eddie?
Mike and Eddie, love them.
Yeah.
Um,
hmm
Basically, we've hit my first three notes already. I only took notes on like the first part of the movie because then after that, like I just wanted to watch the movie. Like it gets good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my first three notes were Eddie and Mike Hart, and then Mark slash Toad Boy, three exclamation points. This movie, capital rocks. And then I wrote, they call me Dick, but you can call me Dick. So we're caught up. Really.
Yay.
Basically, beginning of the movie, we see like from the past this like cult who are about to sacrifice a baby, but then two people from the cult rise up and say, "No, you can't sacrifice the baby." One is the mom, and she gets killed. And then the other one is like some old guy who takes the baby and runs away. And then for some reason, and I don't understand his character, he has to be the caretaker on the grounds and just let Jonathan live there when he comes of age,
Yeah.
despite knowing the
Wolfgang
whole
is my least
time.
favorite part.
It's kind of like he didn't have to be there at all.
Yeah, that dude sucks majorly. Because there's a point
Yeah.
in the middle of the movie where he's got like three random voiceover lines where he's like, "All I could do was sit and watch in horror." It's like, no, bestie,
Actually,
that's not
no.
all you could
There's
do.
plenty of
Why
other
didn't you
things you could
talk
have
to
done.
Jonathan?
Like,
Why didn't you raised this guy?
yeah.
Why didn't you be
In
like,
his
"Hey, so your
whole
father
life,
was
you
a
never could have
Satanist."
said, like, here's some things that you in particular seriously need to avoid because of like this inherited problem that you might have. And like sell the house. You know what I mean? Like Jonathan
Yeah.
gets the
Leave
house
it in a
after the
trust for
dad
Jonathan.
dies. So why, like, he had all this time being the caretaker. How is he the caretaker of the house if he had a falling out with the dad?
Yeah.
A lot of this character doesn't make sense and can basically
Not at
be
all.
ignored.
Yeah. It's funny because the rest of the movie is like really good and a lot of it
Mhm.
is tight and makes
It
sense
mostly
and
makes
follows
sense.
logically.
Mostly
But
only
this
that
guy is just a
character doesn't
random
make
wrench in the.
sense.
I don't like him at all. He's so bizarre.
And you're like,
Because first
why
of all,
are you
Jonathan's like, this
here?
is yeah. He's like, Wolfgang is the closest thing to family that I've got. But then we like barely see him. They
Right.
don't interact.
They've
And
never
Jonathan doesn't
spoken
go
to
to
each
him for
other.
advice or
Never.
anything. Yeah, it's
And
like
the girlfriend doesn't either. Like Rebecca, I feel like if your boyfriend was like obviously seriously struggling with something and you didn't know what to do, you'd probably go to like one of his trusted adults. And she's like, I don't think I've ever met Wolfgang before today. Like,
well, and she hadn't really.
yeah.
Because he came up in the garden and didn't say anything. Why were you acting like that, dude? Why are you being so weird?
He's such
Jonathan's
an
fairly normal up until a point, so
mhm.
you had to have raised him somewhat correctly.
Right.
Why are you just now
It just doesn't
being so
make sense.
bizarre?
This character doesn't make sense. All the rest of
No,
it,
I'm a
pretty
big
good.
thumbs down on
Thumbs
Wolfgang.
down on
Don't like
Wolfgang.
that guy.
Mm-mm,
Not a
mm-mm.
fan. Yeah, Dick,
Anyway,
love that guy.
love that guy. So that's the flashback, basically. This quick glimpse into like Wolfgang saves baby and then is useless for rest of film. Then we cut to
Yeah.
present day, which is the mid 80s. And Jonathan has inherited the home. He's going to move in there with his girlfriend while he finishes school. And he is kind of like
Mhm.
ambiguously adult age. You look at
Yes.
him and you think he's too old to be in school, but then you're like, well, you can be in college at any age. So I guess, like, hard to
He
tell.
feels mid 30s.
Yeah,
The first thing I thought when I saw him was he looks like a perfect combination of Matthew Broderick and Nathan Fillion.
that's true.
Like if those two people
Yeah.
had a baby and Satanist
And
guy was the father.
yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he like moves in, they're gonna fix the place up. Again, why is it decrepit? What was Wolfgang doing the whole time? We'll never know. They're gonna fix up the house
Yeah.
and invite some people over for like a housewarming party and like invite their friends. Yay! So
Because it's not like they can break anything. It's already a mess.
it's already a mess.
That's a good
Whatever.
mentality.
And that's pretty funny. And he's like, plus
Hmm.
I own the place. I can do whatever I want. And that's a good mentality too.
Yeah.
So they have the party and it's super funny. And then that's where we get introduced to all these people. Most
Hmm.
especially, they call me Dick, but you can call me.
Did that painting just move? Is
It
that picture behind you just
yeah,
moved?
on its own as well. Definitely nobody came over here because earlier a cat, and I won't say names, really wanted to play with it really bad and bumped it and bumped it and bumped it until it tilted.
That's spooky that it moved on its own like that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I know. Uh, oh yeah,
So
yeah.
yes,
And then
they're at this party. Oh, go ahead.
they're at this party. My next note is just stoned breakdancing because at one point they've created like a dance circle, whatever. And either Eddie or Mike, I don't even remember which one it is like
Like,
Mike, is like dancing in the middle, and he's not super good, but it doesn't matter because everybody there is not sober. So nobody cares. They're like, yeah. So that's really good.
and he stops moving at one point very abruptly, and then Eddie rushes over and is panicking. And then Mike's like, I think I broke my head. And that's just funny.
Yeah, because it's
Mom,
so non-specific.
mom says hi.
I
What's on the Brussels sprouts?
poison.
No. He said it was glazed. She didn't say it was poison.
Did she say what kind of glaze?
No, she didn't.
Hmm. That's what I thought.
They're trying to figure out, it's only the main crew left. So it's what, eight of them? Um, yes,
Yeah,
because there's four pairs.
yeah.
So they're trying to decide what to do with the rest of the night because everybody else is left, but they're not really ready to wrap things up all the way. And so they've named some things like strip poker, hide and seek, which I think would have been really fun in
I
an
think that
old
would have been
decrepit
really
house like
fun.
that.
Hmm.
I think, yeah, but they did not do that.
No, because instead Jonathan's like, we should do a ritual. And everyone's like, okay, I guess.
Mhm.
He takes them all down to the basement and then starts doing this ritual, and he like knows how to do it too well. And they're like, how do you know all this stuff?
Hmm. And he's too serious about it. Like they keep trying to joke,
Hmm.
and he starts snapping at them for real. And they're like, "Damn, dude! Like they're doing this for fun."
Hmm. But he's not doing it for fun. He's doing it for real.
So the ritual, it doesn't look like it worked. Nothing really happened. Um, first. So basically, what Jonathan was trying to do was summon a bunch of little ghoulies.
They're kind of weird, wet puppets.
Hmm.
That's pretty much it.
I think people often underutilize the wet when they're doing practical effects. You don't often see wet puppets.
Hmm. These ones
Really,
are
all of them are wet.
soaking.
Some of them actually come up from water.
That's true. And they're drier than the ones in the house.
Yeah, a lot of them have ooze dripping from them,
Hmm.
which in a creature is unpleasant, but in a practical effect, yeah, that's good. My beloved, I
Hmm.
like
Yeah, I
them a
knew.
lot.
I thought you would like this movie at least for the puppets. It's like even if you hate the plot and the acting and whatever, there's sopping wet puppets in here.
Yeah, a
So
lot
it's
of them.
gotta be good. A lot of them.
And I love it when they do the thing where they throw a puppet at someone's face and then the actor like just has to
Has to
hold
go
it there, but
ah
pretend like they're attacking
ah.
them.
Yeah,
Love that. I
yeah.
never get tired of that shit. It's so funny to me every time,
It's really good. You know that post that's
especially
like
when they've got really good fights after.
true. Um,
Mhm.
about like, oh, people go
That's right.
crazy over CGI today, but I would cheer for a bat on a string. That always reminds me of
Yeah.
this movie specifically. I'm
Yeah.
like, hmm.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, and the practical effects look good.
Yeah,
Like they don't even, I don't even mean like for her age. Like they look
yeah,
good.
yeah. I
Look
think they look
like
good. I
they're not bad.
think it
They've got
helps
mouths
that.
that move and their eyes and their eyebrows.
And the lighting is all like dark and spooky, so even if it wasn't good, you wouldn't notice so much. because they're kind of using the set to their advantage on purpose.
Yeah. Like how old video games used to take advantage of the pixelation.
Mhm. I only have four notes left.
Okay.
One of them
I know
is,
what one of them is.
you do know what one of them is. You might know what all of them are. The next one is when someone says that Jonathan, they're about to leave the circle, because he's doing the spooky ritual and they're like don't really want to get into it. So they start to leave and he says, "No, wait, I need to dismiss the spirit." And Dick is like, "Totally, man, me too," because they've been drinking all night and then he just goes to the bathroom. And that was pretty funny. It's a good
That was pretty funny.
yeah, pretty good
Hmm.
euphemism. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. My next note we've already talked about, which is what good does Wolfgang do by knowing and not telling?
That dude sucks for
Like, why
real.
is he there?
Yeah, he's the
He
worst. I don't
plays
like him at
such
all.
a minimal part of the movie. Like you forget about him and then you remember or you rewatch it and you're like, "Oh, right. And why is he there?" Like he makes
Yeah, and then
almost
suddenly
no
he's
difference.
pivotal.
Yeah, until the very end, but it's like if he was so important at the end, maybe
And they
his
make him
role in the
important throughout.
beginning could have, yeah, it could have mattered more. Like what
Yeah. Like, why didn't
this guy's like 20 years
they could
old.
have
His
easily.
caretaker who raised him his entire life never once thought to mention you might have kind of like a leaning toward mystical rituals that you should avoid because it's bad for
Hmm.
you. You know what I mean? It's like having like a family history
Yeah.
of addiction or something and then just never bringing it up
Yeah.
to your kid. It's like they should
Hmm.
know though. That's something
Yeah.
that's an
Yeah.
important
You're not
conversation.
protecting them by hiding them from it. Like, they
Yeah,
should be aware.
they should know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
My point that I wanted to make at this point was I
Mhm.
love Rebecca. I love
Yes.
Rebecca.
Yes.
She's like a personality. It's so rare that you see that in, well, 80s movies, but also in 80s like B movie
Mhm.
horror movies
And also in movies.
in general. Yeah.
You know?
Just across the board, women having personalities is a rare
Yeah.
feat. But she does. She like has so much agency in the movie. It wouldn't happen without her, a good chunk of it. Because Jonathan is like, hey, I made a decision. I'm gonna drop out of school to work on the house. And she's like, that is a bad idea. I think you're a stupid idiot and I hate you.
Mhm.
But in a very loving way, not in a like she's never painted in a negative light. The whole
Mm-mm.
movie is
I
basically
think
on her side.
she's totally sympathetic the whole time.
Yeah. So she's like, that's a really bad idea. Why can't you just wait until after you graduate? And he has a good point where he's like, well, I want to make this a livable environment for us. We're going to be here for the foreseeable future. But he's lying.
Hmm.
He's lying. It's a
Yeah.
good point and it convinces her, but he's lying. He wants to stay so that he can do dark magic,
Hmm.
which he does.
Which he does. And she comes home early one day to surprise him with a nice dinner and goes downstairs and he's like wearing these robes and like woo and then looks up, "Rebecca, you're home early." And that's
He's soaking wet
such a
also.
good moment.
And he's summoned a
He's
storm.
soaking wet in the basement in his weird wizard robes, soaking wet in a dry basement. And she comes down and says, "Jonathan? Rebecca, it's
Rebecca,
not what
it's
you
not what
think."
you think. I won't hesitate, bitch.
But I do like
Yeah,
her. I think
that's good.
she has
Uh,
her wits about her, and
yeah.
you're sympathetic to it. Like there's a moment when she leaves, and then a moment when she comes back, and you can understand her reasoning both times, which is great.
Hmm.
I think she's very much like a person, and not just like, well, I guess he better have like some girlfriend or something. It seems like
Yeah.
she's
No, she's
actually
great. She
crucial to the movie and to his life. Like they clearly had a good
hmm
relationship before all this started.
hmm And she leaves because he told after she caught him in the basement, Rebecca, you're home early. She's like, no, enough. I'm scared. I don't like this. I don't like who you are. And he's
Hmm.
like, no, I'm serious. I'm done. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll cut this out for real.
Hmm.
And again, it is analogous to addiction because it feels like he means it. It feels like, no, he's
Yeah.
serious. He doesn't want to lose her. He loves her. She's so important to him. He's like, okay, no, I mean it. I'll cut it out.
Yeah.
And
But
then
then there
later,
is something that
there,
calls him back that's like almost outside of his control.
and if only he had a trusted individual to help him channel
Uh,
these feelings.
who knew that this would happen the whole time? Oh well.
Yeah. He continues to do black magic and she finds out and is like, okay, no, I'm done. I'm out. Like she sets boundaries and she follows through with them. She's
Mhm.
not like wishy-washy. She's like, no, I meant it. I said this and I'm gone. But then she comes back, like you said, the next day. She it's not because she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
No, she
Um,
meant it, but
it's
she's worried about it.
you need to get out of this
Yeah.
situation. I'm taking you with me. This is because she loves him.
Hmm.
She cares about him as a person. Like she's known him for long enough that she knows this is not who he actually is. So the whole time you don't feel frustrated with her because it's like, girl, get out. Because she does.
She got
He comes
out.
back to get him
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
which doesn't feel stupid. It doesn't feel frustrating at all. It's like it's sweet. They're an actual
Just
couple. They love each other.
yeah. Yeah.
Like
Very
I love
refreshing
Rebecca.
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. And I like her. I think she's justified in the things that she
Yeah.
does. It makes sense. Yeah, and I love that it's very clear that she doesn't come back to apologize. She comes back because he needs help. This is a movie.
I'm eating really crunchy toast.
That's okay. I was looking up the director, writer, producer, etc. And it's the same like two guys. It's like a passion project, it seems. That's cool. It's like good version of Ghost Fever, which is a bad movie. But was also like it seemed like very much a passion project. Like it's written, directed, and starring and produced by the same guy.
Ooh, bad sign.
It has its moments. I think like I don't know. It's an interesting one. I don't want to recommend it.
Hmm.
I hesitate to recommend it because I think it actually is like mostly enjoyable, but it has its moments of like incredibly terrible, terrible, terrible commentary. Like, why would you put this
Mm-hmm.
in here? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, now I'm intrigued.
yeah, you can watch it
No.
on YouTube for free because nobody's going to make you pay for it.
Hmm.
I can tell you about it if you would like, and then you'll know whether or not you want to watch it.
Please, will
Because
you tell
again,
me?
I'm not really gonna recommend it. Okay, basically, haunted house in Atlanta. Haunted, well, outside of Atlanta, in Georgia, in like a large colonial home. Haunted, obviously. That's gonna come up later if you're wondering. So basically, these two, this also is going to be important to the story. A black cop and a Latino cop are partners, and they get called to investigate the haunted house and then get trapped there. And there's like kooky shenanigans to get themselves out of the house. That's basically the story. So I think it's
Cooking
good moments.
shenanigans.
Yeah, it's good moments are like just the parts that are like just kind of kooky and fun and not trying to be too like social commentary, can be fun. And there's even some moments of like where they have positive, like the message of the movie is trying to be of solidarity between like Black, white, and Hispanic Americans. So it's great. And it has moments that it does that. It has a really good
But
moment where there's a haunted suit of armor playing pool. That's a good moment. And additionally, there's
was
another
that
good
thunder?
moment. You're
No,
just
you
you're
definitely didn't
experiencing
hear it,
every
but
sound.
it was literally, it sounded like a gunshot, but like God's gun.
He doesn't want me to tell you about this movie. That's what it is.
No, okay. So I heard Haunted Suit of Armor, and I really like that.
Haunted Suit of Armor, really good moment. I think that okay, there's also like a dance battle scene at one point. Um, maybe between the Hispanic cop and the Haunted Suit of Armor. It might be his second character, but that one was also pretty fun. It's like fun moment, you know? Oh, basically, so it's Hispanic black white solidarity because there's two white women who live in the house who are also trapped there because it was like their grandfather's home or something, and there's some sort of curse on it that they can't leave, or I'm not sure. It's not a good movie. So the police officers like stay for dinner and get to know the women and whatever, and you're like, okay, that's fine. And then there's like weirdly the suit of armor thing, which is fun, and then there's the dance battle thing, which is fun. But this is also just like it's weird that it was his. It seems like his intention is to, yeah, create this like solidarity between people, but he does it through intense stereotype.
Mhm,
There's like
mhm,
there's one scene where like they have some like run in with the ghost who's trying to kill them. The ghost of the man who owned the colonial home and etc. The white man in Georgia who owned the colonial home.
mhm.
Yeah, they have some sort of thing and they win, but they barely make it out, and so they like faint, and then they wake up, and the one of them, and I'll have you guess which one's which. One of them wakes up in a hot tub with like soothing marimba music playing, and the women are there in each of them, by the way. So like one of the women is there and is like, mind if I join you? In the like
Mhm.
bubble bath, you know? And then the other it's actually so great. It's like such a bad movie. The other one wakes up to the sound of a sultry saxophone. He's wearing the good detail of this is that he's wearing silk pajamas with one of those hats that goes all the way down. Nobody wears those. That's not a stereotype of anybody. That doesn't exist. But he is wearing
It's
that,
like
which
an
is awesome.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, he's wearing silk Ebenezer Scrooge pajamas, which is awesome. But then unfortunately, he's woken up to a sultry saxophone and wakes up and is like, I'm hungry, and then sees a table of food, notably two foods in particular. I was shocked. I was like, you can't do this. You
You
can't
can't
do
say that.
it.
You can't say that. Everybody likes those foods.
Like this,
Pick other foods.
they're delicious foods, but like, can we pick other? So this black man who's in this scene and is also he
Good,
also
that's who
has
I
a
guessed.
he has a ghost character too, who's like the cop's grandfather or something to like guide him spiritually, I think. So he plays two characters and he wrote it and directed it and produced it. And still, it's like the most heavy-handed, awkward racial commentary I've ever seen. I was like, we're not gonna win. We're not gonna get through this. If this is what you're doing. Crazy movie.
Sounds off.
That's one of two moments of like the worst racial commentary moments of the movie, and the other one is genuinely so bad I like don't even say it. That's the one I'll say out loud. The Latin lover hot tub, and then abrupt cut to watermelon fried chicken jazz in the bedroom. It's unbelievable. Uh,
Nightmare.
it's a really bad movie. Anyway,
Yikes.
Ghoulies is different than that
Ghoulies is different. It's better.
because the characters are
It's
people,
actually a pretty good movie.
and it's actually pretty good. I'd give it like 2 or 3 times as many stars as I'd give the other.
Yeah, I'd give this one an easy 6.
Yeah, yeah,
I
maybe 7.
liked it.
Yeah.
It's fun. I enjoyed myself the whole time. There were a couple moments that I audibly chuckled and I
It's
gave
funny.
myself a
I like
little.
that this one's clever. Yeah, it's fun.
There are a couple things like the sunglasses on sunglasses moment, which we haven't got to yet, but we'll get to it.
We'll get to it, don't worry.
But
We've been
every
foreshadowing that
character
one the whole
feels,
time.
yeah,
We'll get to it.
wink. But like every character does feel like kind of exaggerated, but not really. They don't feel like an overt stereotype. They just kind of feel like a ridiculous group of friends. Like I feel like I've friend groups like this. It just feels like I've been dropped into a situation of some kind. And these are just
Mhm.
the people that are around.
True.
And it kind of feels like that's what's happened to the characters as well.
Yeah,
Jonathan and Rebecca have been dropped into a situation.
that's true. They really have.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so we were saying Rebecca leaves and then she comes back, not to apologize, but because he needs help. And
Yeah.
then he kind of like,
Other trusted adults in his life aren't helping.
even though they've been there the whole time, Sam Reich style, so they actually should do something, perhaps.
But Olivia, you have to take into account he could do nothing but just
He
watch.
could only watch. There was nothing he could do.
Nothing he could do. He was in his father's clutches, and there was
Yeah,
nothing he could
there's
do. I
nothing
could
he
only
could
watch.
do. You saved him from his father's clutches the first time. Just do it again.
Yeah.
So Rebecca comes back, and at this point, their relationship's kind of rocky. He falls off the deep end. He finds like a he's given her previously like an amulet to protect her. And she's like, "From what?" And he's like, "Oh, everything." So that's weird. And she's not supposed to take it off. And that's actually would have been really good to have because of how they're living in the devil's house. But anyway,
Yeah.
he gives her also a second sort of enchantment. And so now she'll no longer like protest when he does these things that are obviously bad for him, and he can keep her in the house. And maybe that's a little commentary moment. Who's to say? Anyway, he has this like ritual that he
At this
wants to
point,
do, so they have to invite the friends back for another
Mhm.
party.
But before
Because time
that,
has
he
passed.
summons time. A little bit of time has passed. He also summons 2 demons that are different from the ghoulies.
That's true.
Uh, and I don't remember their names, but one of them in my head I've named Gristle. And I don't think that's right.
It might be Gristle.
Gristle
It
and
might be right. Hang on.
Gitter Blusher.
Grizzle, not
Grizzle.
Gristle, but Grizzle and Greedy Gut.
Grizzle with Z's.
Mhm.
And Greedy Get. That's right. And I love them.
Mhm.
I love them.
I like them. They have a good dynamic where it's like not quite one of us only lies and one of us only tells the truth, but it's like it's almost that
But they
kind of
do
dynamic.
speak together.
Yeah,
They like finish each other's sentences. They
Mhm.
speak like the 2 old ladies in Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's the
Mhm.
second Avatar: The Last Airbender reference I've seen. You.
You're welcome.
For those who are keeping track.
Yeah. Take out
But you
your
know the ladies I'm
bingo
talking
board.
about, right?
Yeah, it is like that. It's interesting that they
Mhm.
finish each other's sentences, but there's also times where they're like, "Stop saying stuff. You're not supposed to say that. Shut up." So they're
They're
like
like siblings.
bickering, but they're also, yeah, they're
Very
our
in
siblings.
sync.
hmm
Like
That's kind of
twins.
nice. They have a good dynamic. And
Like
they're
them a
also,
lot.
yeah, they're not ghoulies. So it's like he can summon these like demons that are all ghoulies, but then he can just also summon like other people.
Like two little guys.
They're people.
Yeah.
Then you just say, okay, this
Yeah.
might as well happen.
What I like about the magic in this one, that they're just kind of, they don't try to explain the magic system.
Mhm.
They don't. Because
No,
sometimes when
because
you
it
try to
doesn't
explain
matter.
it, it just opens up more questions.
Hmm.
It's just like, yeah, there's magic, and his eyes turn green.
So who cares?
And there's ghoulies, and then there's the demons.
Hmm.
There's Grizzle and Greedy Gut.
And greedy gut. And that's just who they are.
What more do you need to know?
Yeah, I think it's better, like, the less they explain it, the better. Because then you can just be in
Hmm.
the world and not have to ask so many questions about how it's happening.
Like in About Time.
About time.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'm always saying these two movies go hand in hand. So if anybody out there is looking for like a double feature or something,
I will say about Mike and Eddie, it gives me I get the impression from them. I wish we had a movie just dedicated entirely to them because
yes, I love them.
Eddie feels to me like he's aware very much that he's in love with, but Mike gives the impression that he's just his best friend. He
Mhm.
doesn't know what he'd
Mhm.
do without him, but
Mhm.
like, no homo, bro.
Yeah, he like
You
hasn't
know?
figured that out. Mhm.
Hmm. I love them. I love
Yeah,
them
I
so
can
much.
see
They've
that.
just got such a fascinating dynamic because it's always Mike leaning into Eddie's space
Hmm.
and like,
He's very physical. That's true.
yeah, I just love them a lot. They're doing
Yeah,
that. Hmm.
interesting. Yeah.
You don't both need to be holding the lighter.
No, but they do
One
because
of you can do that.
but what if um but uh no, you're right, I guess. Sorry. And we do need to find, I'll need to like
So,
re-screenshot that comment that's like Whitney anytime two men are on screen together. But it's true this time. We're not just saying it.
literally
We're
true.
saying what we see, okay?
Yeah, I don't do this shit for fun.
It's not
I'm a
contrived.
professional.
Hmm.
No.
We're
Yeah.
getting
Because
paid.
sometimes there are two men on screen, and I don't say that
Mm-mm.
about that.
Yeah,
Hmm?
checkmate.
um, yeah, like we said before, saying it when it stops being true.
Mhm. They have to throw another party, and for this one, Jonathan and Rebecca are fasting, but then they still host a dinner party, which is kind of
Could
like
have just not.
could have just not, could have just been like game night, or you know what I mean? But they
Yeah.
get them all over, and the all the friends are eating dinner in their like candlelit kitchen at night, and everybody's wearing sunglasses. So nobody can see anything that's happening. Two of the best things about that. Number one, Dick is wearing sunglasses that have a windshield wipers. Awesome. Secondly, there's another character who famously is wearing sunglasses for the whole movie. And during this scene, he's wearing a set of slightly larger sunglasses over his usual. And you don't know until the end of the dinner scene when everybody takes off their sunglasses and he takes his off and is still wearing the slightly smaller ones underneath.
That's the most amazing part because it's like they they knew to wait. They knew to hold back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna demonstrate here.
Hmm.
He looks like this for most of it, right? And then
And then bam,
he whips out like, and
sunglasses.
then it's
And what's amazing
his
is
are
that
almost as cool as these
they're
ones.
just perfectly the right size that you don't notice that he's wearing two until he takes off the
No,
first.
but then it makes complete sense.
Hmm.
Of course, oh,
Yeah.
duh. Feel silly for thinking he was only wearing one pair of sunglasses.
Ugh, how
Because
embarrassing.
why was he doing that?
Because he's wearing sunglasses for the whole movie.
Guy rocks. I love you, Mike.
Such a perfect
almost as much as Toad Boy.
character design. Oh, Toad Boy. We've barely talked
He's
about
just
Toad
so
Boy.
weird.
Basically, his name is Mark, but he sometimes goes by Toad Boy. And he just puts on like a weird
It's
little
like a
voice and
weird
hunches over.
persona.
It's just like he has like his secondary character of Toad Boy, and that's just how he is.
And sometimes he knows that's a little weird, so then he apologizes for being Toad Boy, but like then it's like, why are you being Toad Boy then?
Right? Yeah.
You know it's weird. I'm not trying to stop him. I love it.
I love it. I think it's
And
great, but
clearly
it's
it's
also
kind of
like,
working.
yeah, it's just funny that he like it's almost as if he can't help it. He's like, sorry, Toad Boy.
The boy slipped out there.
Yeah.
Try to keep him down.
He's like
Like you're swallowing a
maybe
burp.
he's like a metaphor perhaps for some sort of neurodivergence where like Mark is when he's masking and Toad Boy is when he's free. Okay, I'm
Him
almost to
so
the end
much.
of my list. One of them is, and I think that it's during this scene, or it's during one of the times where Jonathan is like practicing his weird, like dark magic rituals. And he says, and I quote, empowered with the strength of the greatest power. So I just wrote that and then, okay, nothing burger. Like, because what is that? Empowered with the strength of the greatest power? Like, be specific.
Like an Ouroboros tattoo, or like an Ouroboros, like it's just you're
Empowered
exactly
with
where
the
you started.
strength of the greatest power. And not even empowered,
It means nothing.
not even like empowered with the greatest power. It's just the strength of the greatest power. So is it the greatest power or is it the strength? It's a ridiculous line. I love that. And it's again just going back like you don't have to explain the magic so much. And even the writers of this movie were like, whatever. Just like make up some words that sound like a curse and then use that.
Yeah. That felt to me like they kind of laughed about that line, but then it accidentally didn't get
It
edited
didn't get,
out.
yeah, they just kept it. The
What
actors
I
reading
love
the
about
script, like, I guess, man,
the
whatever.
greatest is like Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
It's like, George, people don't talk like this. What I liked about, and pretty much all of Jonathan's like crazy psychosis scene is that, again, he plays it completely straight.
Mhm.
He doesn't hold anything back. He full body screams some of those lines.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's an actor.
Mhm.
It's kind of a goofy B movie. Is that going to hold him back?
No.
I don't think so. He's wearing a robe. He's got a staff that kind of looks like a middle finger. And for most of the movie, I think, why is he holding a middle finger staff? But he doesn't say any of that. He is a wizard. And he makes you believe it too. He rocks.
I love movies with wizards.
Hey, Iga.
Mm. Uh, and then, oh, that's actually the end of my notes. Nothing
Okay.
Burger was the last one aside from Sunglasses Under Sunglasses Heart. I heart Mark and Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got more to say, but it's only pretty much about Jonathan's father.
Okay, that's fine. We're pretty much
Yeah.
there.
Jonathan's friends are all murdered by the creatures because the ritual that they performed at dinner did bring his father back to life.
That's true.
He's buried on the grounds.
Yes.
For why?
Because,
Wolfgang,
you
I
know
know
what I
you
mean?
buried him.
Yeah.
You couldn't have even like dismembered him and buried his body parts in different places so that it would take a little more effort for him to get back together. No, it was so easy.
Nope.
He popped out of the ground like a daisy. And
Um,
almost immediately, he's back to Dilf status, baby. He's got two gold earrings in, and he's only got
yeah.
like two little fleshy parts missing, and he's like,
And he's like
"Kiss
back
me,
to being
Jonathan."
beautiful. Kiss me, Jonathan. If you're wondering, Toll Road 130 northbound is closed from Pecan Street to Pflugerville Parkway. So you should seek an alternate route and expect delays. Reply with yes to confirm receipt. Except also, Toll Road 130 northbound from Pecan Street to Pflugerville Parkway is reopened. So actually, false alarm. That's what I've
Oh,
been
it is reopened.
notified of just now. Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. I was
Whew.
really worried. I
Yeah.
actually wrote that down because I needed to remember.
Yeah. Because you
Okay.
know how we're
Good to know
always
that I don't have to worry about it.
going to Pflugerville Parkway. Famously, we both currently live in Texas, so this is applicable
It is kind of sweet. It's like halfway between us.
in a way. Not as the crow flies, but it's maybe equidistant. Halfway between where we both go to like a third location.
Oh, I really like Jonathan's dad,
Mhm.
right, for most of his appearance. Because again, he's like, oh,
He's
so
he's
like
very
overt with it.
capulet. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He rocks super hard. Right up until the point where he does grab Jonathan, his son,
Hmm.
by the neck and goes, "Kiss me, let me drain your life from your lips," and like leans in, mouth open.
Yeah.
So what's that about? Um,
Hmm. Um,
Mom, come pick
no.
me up. I'm just scared. Don't like that.
Oh, what I
Don't
do
like
like
it.
about the dad too is that he can also like shapeshift. So there's like they have their dinner party, whatever, and then nobody thinks anything weird is happening, and they're like, "Oh, you can stay the night if you want," and everyone's like, "Oh, stay the night," because of how they're gonna couple off, you know? And so
Mhm.
then they have kind of these like small spooky things start happening to them, and Robin and Dick are sharing their room, and then he leaves,
With the creepy clown puppet.
and she stays in the room with the creepy clown puppet. He leaves and goes downstairs and sees this like other beautiful woman, and he's like,
Oh my gosh, that
"I'm
didn't even occur
so
to me.
lucky." And she's like, "Hey," and then she she almost strangles him with her tongue, by the way.
With her tongue. And again,
And then it
that
turns
looked
out
good.
that that's him, the dad, because he can shapeshift.
But yeah, Dick is a lucky guy.
Yeah, what can I say?
And like he didn't need to do that.
No.
He just killed some of the others.
Yeah.
He didn't need to, like he chose to.
He wanted to, I think, yeah.
Sure. This movie's ridiculous. I like it a lot. Yeah, that's really funny. I thought maybe Robin was gonna get with the puppet there for a second. He just walked in with a lot of confidence. And we just had the tongue strangling scene, so I was like, I can see this going somewhere. But then it
The
didn't.
whole thing just turns.
So this was a good movie as is, but I would have liked it if Robin had maybe a little summer romance with the
Yeah. It was just like, 5 to 10 degrees more sexual. You would have liked it better. Yeah.
liked it. Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
But then miraculously, all of his friends come back to life. I don't know how.
That's true. It's just like kind of through the power of love or something. Kind of unexplained.
Again, they don't explain it. Because
No.
Wolfgang comes back at the very last
Wolfgang
second,
comes
and
back
I
at the
mean
very
the
last.
last.
Like the foundations of the house are starting to crack and crumble, and then he comes in. Basically, Jonathan is trying to fight the dad, but the dad has so much power that he's
Mhm.
gonna overcome Jonathan, and then he and his friends are all gonna die. And
Yeah,
then
and Papa Graves says a couple of times, he's like, actually, you're not bad at this. I was a lot better at your age. But still,
Mhm,
you're pretty good.
yeah.
And it's like, well, first of all, you probably had a lot more practice. And he had nobody to teach him. He
Yeah.
also had nobody to tell him not to do these things.
Yeah. And whose
I'm looking
fault
at
is
you,
that?
Wolfgang.
It's yeah, it's both of them. Anyway, so Wolfgang comes back and he is also a wizard. And they have this is my favorite scene, even though despite my hatred for Wolfgang, this is my favorite scene of the movie. That was always the thing
He does
in
kind
the
of
back
eat
of my
it.
mind. And when I recommended the movie to you and I said, you know how in Ega there's a wizard, this was the scene on my mind where Wolfgang and the dad duke it out and their eyes glow and they're shooting lightning and lasers at each other.
Yeah, they are. They're like grasped together. Yeah, and Wolfgang is laughing the whole time. And I like that.
Hmm.
That was good. Like he's just cackling and then he tells Jonathan to get out, or it's too late. And Jonathan continues to stand there for
Yeah,
which
that's
I get.
true.
This guy's never given you any good advice ever in your life, or just start
Right. So
listening now.
you might, second guess it a little bit, but he eventually does
Hmm.
get out. All the friends end up to be alive. Again, unexplained,
Hmm.
but kind of who cares?
He says that too, because Rebecca's like, "No, I don't understand," and he says, Jonathan says, "Don't think about it too hard." Okay,
Hmm.
you know what? You're right. I won't.
He's like, it only a movie. Like, mhm.
He's correct. So then they leave, and Jonathan's like, "It's over. It's really over." And Rebecca's like, "Is it? Is it really over?" And Mike is sitting in the back, and he's like, "Hmm." And then we see two little ghoulies in the back of the car.
Yeah. And that's like so that they can open it up to as many sequels as they want, which I think is like four. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch any of them.
no.
To me, the Ghoulies franchise has always been perfect with one movie.
I've always said that. It's just like Jurassic Park.
Although I will say, I did see the scene from Ghoulies Go to College
Hmm.
where one of the Ghoulies ambushes a girl in the shower with a toilet plunger and like
Mm,
face off.
that's pretty funny.
And that was good. I liked that a lot. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, you know what movie you should watch is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. You remember Killer Clowns with a K?
Clear counts with a K.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and Z.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
I watched a movie again. I've been going through my Mystery Science Theater backlog, and so some of them are good because they're just genuinely good movies that maybe had a little bit of a budget or a good idea that wasn't executed very well. That's just one that was phenomenal. It was called The Screaming Skull,
Mm.
hmm, which is a fun name. And then the movie started with a disclaimer that if you die, this movie's so scary that if you die viewing it, they will cover your funeral costs. That's
That's
funny.
awesome.
It rocks. This is from the 50s, back before they were like really leaning into it.
Hmm.
Back before you could actually do scary things.
Yeah, true.
They were like, "Ugh." Okay, so the movie is about young couple, husband and wife, and they're moving back to the husband's old property that where he used to live with his old wife, who died a mysterious death.
Mm.
And then his friends, a couple, meet them there, and they're like talking about getting that moved back into the house. And there's a groundskeeper who like takes care of everything, and he grew up with the first wife, and was really really close with her. He's like mentally like an 8-year old,
Okay.
the groundskeeper, um, which they actually handle surprisingly respectfully for being a movie from like 80,000 years ago.
Hmm.
The whole movie shocked me because I expected it to be first of all, the wife, the first one died a mysterious death on the grounds. It's like, oh, the husband for sure killed that lady.
Hmm.
But maybe the current wife is gonna be like weird about it. But her first act, like one of her first lines in the movie was, I am really grateful to her, the first wife, because once you learn to love once, it opens your heart to love for the rest of your life.
Hmm.
So I'm really grateful for the love that we have now and the love that you guys shared. And then one of the first things she does while she's living there is she goes to find the groundskeeper and she's like, "Hey, can I put some flowers by her grave? Will you
Hmm.
help me? Like, what kind of flowers is she like?" Because she's so respectful. She's like, you know what? I don't want to take her place. I don't want to forget. I'm not trying to like erase her,
Hmm.
but like, I'm gonna make my own, I'm my own person too. So let's like, I just want to make sure that she's honored properly, like without dwelling on it.
Yeah.
Um, Surprisingly lovely. it's like you don't have kind of refreshing like treatment like that for very often. Mm. And for the whole movie, like you think it's being okay, so she's being haunted by a screaming skull, is basically it. So it's
Mhm.
a skull and it follows her around the house.
Sure. And it doesn't scream.
And it does scream. Yeah, it does. Oh, it's important to note too that she spent a couple years in an insane asylum because she watched her parents drown at a young age and she felt
Oh,
like it was her fault.
okay.
So
That was
she
crazy.
it's wild. So she is like very worried that she's slipping back into that mentality. And so she tells everybody around her right away. And they are so patient with her. They're like, and her husband too, who you like, I thought for sure he killed his first wife. He's trying to kill this one too, and is like gonna gaslight her and be like, no, you're crazy. You're saying things. No, they are like, okay, well, let's walk through what you saw. Let's talk about possible explanations. Um, okay, well, you saw it here, but there's nothing left here, so that couldn't have been like, and they're very patient with her. It's her husband and this couple.
Mhm.
And she's like, no, I believe, I'm with you guys. I know that what I saw wasn't really there. I'm crazy is the problem.
Right.
I know this. Um, but still, it was so lovely. And then, like, two-thirds of the way through, the husband is like, I'm serious. Like, I love this woman. And
Mhm.
I don't want her to feel like she's regressing here. I don't want like I want to take
Right.
care of her in the best way that I know how. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, he
Wow.
didn't kill his first wife.
Yeah.
He's a
He's
good
a good guy.
husband." What? But then
Well,
listen to this. He did kill his first wife and he was haunting her the whole time,
yes,
but
yes,
they like double blocked
yes.
me. I was
Ah,
like, "Oh my
that's
gosh, they
amazing.
tricked me."
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
Oh, oh, you got
oh,
me. That was crazy. But then get this, Olivia. His wife was actually haunting the whole grounds. Yeah, the ghost
it was her.
starts haunting him because he starts killing his second wife to get
Mhm.
her fortune because it's not going to anybody else. But then
Mm.
his ex-wife, his first wife, starts haunting him and kills him in the same way that he killed her.
And
So it
then
prevents her
the
from
first wife and
him
the
from
second wife
killing the
kiss?
second wife. No, first wife,
If only.
like dissolves,
Hmm.
and a couple come and save second wife
Okay.
and take her away.
Hmm.
They could have
Yeah.
maybe in another world.
Yeah. Or just in another, like if it was made now. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could remake it.
We could you could remake it.
Yeah, because I was like the whole time I was
We should start like a Patreon so people can donate so that we can make this movie and whatever other movie it was that we said we were gonna make.
yeah, that
Yeah.
could be good.
We'll get
We should do
$1.
that. Us each.
Donate to my own Patreon.
It's like a savings account.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I liked it a lot because sometimes movies are bad and sometimes old movies are,
Worse.
but not this time. This time
Yeah.
I was like pretty darn good, I'd say.
Nice. It sounds pretty good.
I, I think if I'm being honest, my favorite thing about it is because the screaming skull, they really were just throwing the skull on set. It wasn't attached to
Because
anything.
it's
They were just throwing
old.
it.
Yay.
Yeah. So that was really good.
That's really good.
Anyway, so we were talking about Ghoulies, which is
We
different.
were. It's different. We were pretty much done, I think.
We were. We got to the very end, and I think we said everything we wanted to. Liked it a lot, and I would recommend it. It was a very
Hmm.
fun Halloween movie.
Yeah, it's super fun. I love
Yeah.
the practical effects are fun. The story is like the story and acting are good enough that you watch it and don't hate it. What more do
hmm
you want? It's a movie.
And oh, again, Rebecca, you're home early. We can't forget that.
We can't forget
Remember,
that.
guys?
We
That
mustn't.
happened. That was funny. They could have done anything else in the whole movie, and it like
And that moment would still be a good
that line
moment.
alone would have redeemed it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was really good. Yeah, I liked it. I recommend it.
Sopping wet.
Rebecca,
Oh, Rebecca. Oh, we are home early. I guess we could talk another time. Do you
We
think that's
probably could,
possible?
yeah. We
Do you think that two people on Zoom could really record a podcast?
You know what? Yes, I do. I really do.
Yay.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that one half of these two people on Zoom, what if one of them play Skyrim tonight?
Oh, maybe. You know what? I think if they put their mind to it, they just might be able to.
Yay! Well, I'm gonna go file my taxes.
And I'm gonna play your game of Skyrim. Goodbye.
Yeah.